Ah, what perfect timing! Hey, would you like to join me for a meal? A nearby village gave me some quality meat. You're always such good company. Okay, shall we also ask my brothers?
Excuse me, you two. I am Taishitsu of Donglai. I take it you serve the governor of Pingyuan. Would you be able to secure an audience for me?
So, Governor Kongrong of Beihai needs our help. I see. I understand the situation. Still, an attack by the remnants of the Yellow Turbans. This is not a simple problem to solve.
Lord Liu Bei, you are renowned for your kindness. I could think of no one more likely to help Lord Kongrong.
We have only just come back from aiding Lord Gongsun Zan. We need time to recover. If we mobilize immediately, we would suffer severe losses. And then we might struggle to defend our own land.
There's reason to that. However, you would discard all compassion when faced with logic.
And if I said I would?
Well then, Lord Kongrong and the others are doomed to die. I came to Pingyuan believing that you were a man of virtue. Sadly, I seem to have been mistaken.
I'm sorry. It was cruel of me to test you like that. We shall go to Lord Kongrong's aid and ensure no harm comes to him.
But you were right. There is no benefit to you in this. You will go regardless.
You misunderstand me. It is precisely because there is no gain to be had that we will go. I raised this army to help those in need. I have no intention of turning away from that goal. Is that not itself a reward?
You're an interesting man. You have impressed me, Lord Liu Bei. I feel assured that Lord Kongrong will be safe.
Shall we start?
Good.
Uh-huh.
I am in your debt.
I'm counting on you.
The enemy encirclement is solid.
Let's go.
It won't be easy to break through.
We'll just take him out bit by bit. Let's get started already. Bear with me.
You are a warrior of great bravery. The enemy officer now has been defeated. Warriors of Pingyuan, I must beg for your aid in rescuing Lord Kongrong.
Zhongfei and I will approach from the east. It's complex terrain, and we can't afford to get lost.
I'm sure we can get a little bit lost. As long as we take
The
down
enemy
some
officer
enemies along the
has
way.
been defeated. Forward march! Officer
Good!
has been
We're in.
defeated.
Now, find the gate and let our comrades through!
once! Bring him down. The enemy has gotten inside. Lord Kongjong may be in danger. Lord Liu Bei, all of you, I beseech you to let me go inside. I must save the man to whom I owe great debt.
The enemy officer, of course, has been defeated. We'll take care of the rest of them.
Many thanks. Undying gratitude.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness. Good eye. Time to attack.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Forgive me. I could not revive the Yellow Turbans.
Oh, you've taken down their leader. Once again, I thank you, brave warriors of Ping Yuan. The debt I owed has been repaid. Lord Liu Bei, please allow me to thank you once again. I will find a way to repay you.
There is no need. I told you, having helped is reward enough for me. I'm just glad that Lord Kongjong is safe.
In these troubled times, men like you are hard to come by. If it had to come to it, I was prepared to convince you more forcefully. But you made this decision yourself, and were true to your word. I see now why the people of Ping Yuan admire you so.
I'm not so great a man as you seem to believe. I've made foolish mistakes just like anyone else. I forget to think ahead and get transfixed by what's in front of me.
But it is that nature which has allowed you to save so many people. In any case, with this settled, I can now set off to Lord Liu Yao.
You don't intend to return to Lord Kongjong?
Lord Liu Yao is the one I serve now. I was on my way to him when I received word that Lord Kongjong, to whom I owe a great debt, was in danger. It was to repay that debt I sought to assist him.
I see. You are like me. You believe in duty.
You are too kind. I feel a little embarrassed hearing that from you, Lord Liu Bei. Now, I must depart. If we meet again someday, I hope we will do so as allies.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. You've been fighting all over the place, I'm sure. You must be exhausted, too. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? What else are we going to do? You haven't already forgotten why I came with you, have you? Today, we're going to dig deep into your past, Zitluan. The place where I first met you, Zitluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
You've gotten stronger, Zitluan. Strong enough to be out there as a guardian. But can you parry this? sorry. I guess it was a little too early for that. But you really are getting better. Keep it up, and you'll get there soon enough.
Juha, why don't you take some time to train him in earnest? At this rate, you will only ever trail after Juha. Rote repetition will eventually spoil your natural talent.
Let me clarify what Bailuan is saying. He means that you're gifted, so you shouldn't give up.
You're impertinent. If you know he has talent, why aren't you training him more? He needs a serious teacher.
Well, Bailuan, if anyone is being impertinent, it would be you, because I am serious. Ziluan was born outside the village, and yet he's able to use the abilities that we are trained for from birth. His eyes have abilities that ours do not. And that's why I'm preparing by having him face a powerful opponent. Me. After all, practice is the key to success. Ziluan, if you can master the abilities your eyes possess, you'll be able to not only match me, but defeat me. Exciting, right?
You sound as if you're hoping to be defeated. That is not exactly something I wish to hear from my bodyguard. I expect diligent efforts from you, Juha. All for the sake of peace in this realm.
Look at you, acting more and more like a village chief. We won't let you down, Bailuan. Right, Ziluan?
As long as you understand. Juha, Ziluan, keep training. When I take my position as chief, you are the ones I will rely on.
Ziluan? You suddenly went still. Is something wrong? Judging by your state, I'd say you've had some sort of vision. I suppose we now know that this village is of some special significance to your past. And on top of that, the air here is filled with the scent of a very distinct herb. Could this be what Zhang Jiao used? Do you think that perhaps all of these things together brought some of your past back to you in the form of a vision? I've heard that smells in particular can trigger memories of past events. Do you remember the incense Zhang Jiao used to induce visions? I think what we are smelling here is the herb he used to make it. It's possible that you may have used this very same herb at some point in your past. Perhaps we could make some incense that has the exact same scent as what the Guardians of Peace used. Or we could... that's enough for today. We could come back from time to time to see if we can discover more of your past. Your experiences in battle, the people you meet along the way. These kinds of things may also yield some clues. Luan and He, the names of the legendary sacred birds. They are heralds, said to appear only when a great ruler emerges. Juhua, Bailuan, and Ziluan. The three of you were given your names in the same place. You were raised together there. And you trained in the art of combat in that same place too. Even after losing all memory of such arts, they remain engraved within your body. You have been trained by a great teacher, Ziluan, one of the best. Be it medicine or war, it's slow going if you have to grope around in the darkness on your own. A good teacher can make all the difference. I learned all I know of medicine from my father. I suppose in that sense, I was blessed. My father was a famous doctor, known far and wide. Some even called him a saint. Imagine that. But he overworked himself to sustain that reputation. When he fell sick, for all his gifts, he was powerless to save himself. It is said that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but I doubt I will ever climb that high. But now, here you are, Ziluan and Zhehe, reunited. Words cannot express how much I envy you.
Oh, what great timing. I was just talking about you with two of my fellow students. Let me introduce Zhuge Liang and Shishu.
So you are the famed warrior. I have heard stories of you. To be meeting you in person is... I am Shishu. I am traveling the land, attempting to broaden my horizons.
My name is Zhuge Liang. So, this is... I just never thought I'd meet a guardian of peace. It's truly unfortunate that you lost all of your memories.
Zhuge Liang, please. My apologies. He's a man of great talent, but can be a bit,
And you, on the other hand, are always downplaying your extraordinary intelligence, Shishu. I find it quite vexing. Anyway, I will be taking my leave. This has been most enlightening. Well worth taking a break from my seclusion.
Sorry about all that. As you may have inferred, my eyes are not quite as sharp as Zhuge Liang's. So there's something I wish to ask you. As a guardian of peace, which of the major lords has impressed you the most? I thought so. I also feel that there's something different about him. To hear that a guardian of peace agrees...
That's enough for now, Shishu. You shouldn't ask questions you've already decided the answer to. I can certainly understand your sentiment. However, for Lord Liu Bei to achieve conquest, he will have to walk a long and perilous path.
That's why I want to help him. Although perhaps it is arrogant to think that I can. Thank you. Your words of encouragement mean a lot. I hope we'll have the opportunity to speak again soon. Somehow, I feel certain we'll meet again.
Did you hear about Lord Cao Cao's father?
No. Has something happened to him?
Upon being appointed governor of Yan, Lord Cao Cao invited his father to visit from Langya. On the way, he stopped to see Lord Tao Qian in Shu province. And while there, he was assassinated.
What? Then that means Lord Tao Qian had him killed?
Who knows? Some say it was Lord Tao Qian, but there are also rumors it was bandits.
Either way, it's saddening to hear. I'm sure Lord Cao Cao must be outraged.
We will destroy Tao Qian.
Ah! We're going to war to avenge your father? A worthy cause, to be sure.
A war of vengeance. Indeed. I doubt anyone would blame me for hunting down Tao Qian as revenge for him killing my father. But just defeating him will solve nothing. I intend to use this battle to further my greater goal.
Are you not angry? It seems as if you're using your father's death as a convenient excuse for an attack.
We must use every advantage available to us, even the deaths of our loved ones. We cannot allow anger or grief to get in the way of our progress. That is our conviction.
Conviction, you say? Very well. It is our role as strategists to lead the way.
I shall start then. If we are to mobilize, we should be wary of Yuan Shao and Ji. However, Yuan Shao may prefer that you rule Shu rather than Tao Qian, who has ties to Yuan Shu.
Yes, I believe Yuan Shao will stay his hand. He and Yuan Shu have long been bitter rivals. It would make strategic sense.
Lord Cao Cao, may I ask you something?
Speak.
If we win this battle, we will be in a strong position. A position strong enough to seek to conquer the entire realm. I take it you are prepared to do so?
I am. I do not know if this is the right path. Only history will tell. That is why I have gathered the wisest and bravest in the land. If we still lose, even with all of that, we will know that I was wrong.
Only you would think that way, Cao Cao.
Wow, it feels great to have a clear objective.
I need all of you to be prepared. We are about to embark on the path of conquest.
What he says is right. And yet... Lord Liu Bei, I am deeply grateful for your help. I need to thank you properly.
There is no need for that. Anyway, please tell me. What is this urgent matter?
I am hesitant to ask, but the fact is, I need you to lend me your strength again.
My strength?
Yes. Tao Qian, governor of Shu province, is in peril. Would you go to his aid?
Lord Tao Qian? Has something happened in Shu?
Were you aware that Cao Cao has become governor of Yan province?
Yes, I had heard.
Upon receiving his appointment, he invited his father, Lord Cao Song, to his province. On the way, Lord Cao Song stopped at Lord Tao Qian's residence, and there he died under suspicious circumstances.
No.
Cao Cao, believing Lord Tao Qian was to blame, ordered his troops to ravage Shu. But Lord Tao Qian is a man of integrity. I cannot imagine him doing anything like that.
I too have often heard that he is a good man. On the other hand, Lord Cao Cao is also fair and just. I expect he would try to determine the culprit instead of blindly seeking vengeance. But it appears he has neglected to do so. Could it be that he has a goal besides vengeance?
It is possible. In which case, he is merely using his father's murder as a pretext for invasion. Could there be anything more horrifying than that? Even animals are not so cruel. Whatever the case may be, he cannot be allowed to do as he pleases. Lord Liu Bei, please, go to the aid of Lord Tao Qian. Save my friend and the people of Shu.
Lord Kongzhong.
So, you accepted his request, then? Oy, there is never a dull moment with you, brother.
Still, why would Lord Cao Cao take such a drastic step?
I don't know. What I do know is that Lord Cao Cao scares me. I can't shake the feeling that if we're not careful, we may become his next target. Perhaps there is some noble purpose behind this brutal invasion. Yet, no matter how one attempts to justify it, the fact remains that he is perpetrating a heinous act. Although, I suppose one could argue this is why I am a less worthy man than him. I'm always too idealistic.
No, not in my eyes at least, brother. I fully agree with you. Following the most righteous path does not always lead to virtue. There are times when virtue comes from following the path of the greater good.
Guan Yu.
Well, I'm no philosopher, but one thing I do know, I won't stand for such brutality. From Cao Cao or anyone else.
You can only follow your own heart. Whatever path you choose, we, your sworn brothers, will do our best to pave the way.
Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, it's you.
I heard you rode out to aid Lord Tao Chun, and I thought I might be of service. As you can see, I've brought extra troops, courtesy of Lord Gongsun Zan. This is my chance to repay the debt I incurred at Jieshao. My spear is at your service.
Now this is a fine ally to have at my side. I thank you for coming. Your strength is sorely needed. Shall we start? I'd say so.
Yes. Yes.
I'm counting on you. We shall help those who are in need. Plain and simple. Let's go. Come. We shall defeat Cao Cao and save Shu. Forward march! Work with Tao Qian's forces and cover the north and south. I shall take position in front of the castle and dig in.
Cao Cao's army is superior to ours in numbers and strength. We cannot even the odds. Our chances are slim. I am counting on your aid, Lord Zhao Yu.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
We'll overwhelm them and destroy their morale.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's around Peng Castle.
I'll leave this area to you. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
Okay, this is the place. All units, commence the charge.
You stand against me, Zuluan. Trust to know the consequences. You tried to stop me. Clip those wings of yours.
Beating me in battle. Today is just not your day, is it?
Come now, surrender your life to me.
Lord Cao Cao, you've gone too far in seeking vengeance for your father. You have no right to attack Shu. I will not allow it.
I am the arbiter of my own actions. I will see them through to the end. What makes you believe that your resolve to rule over mine?
Resolve?
Get ready. I'm going to give them hell.
While I still draw breath.
Yeah, the enemy officer, how about has been defeated?
It took great bravery to drive me back under these circumstances. My army is still strong. It has only just begun.
Reporting! I've a message, my lord! An urgent message from Lord Chunyu!
I see. Very well. Such things cannot be helped. Fall back.
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces appear to be falling back!
What?
Details are still unclear, but it appears that his forces have been attacked in Yen.
A surprise attack? But who would...
Well, Cao Cao, it looks like your wicked deeds will not go unpunished. Still, we only managed to hold him off thanks to the timely aid of you and your allies, Lord Liu Bei. Truly, I am most grateful.
Not at all. We're only too pleased to help in whatever way we can.
Lord Liu Bei, you are a beacon in this turbulent world. An immoral scoundrel like Cao Cao has no hope of defeating a noble man like yourself.
Immoral, you say? I wonder if Lord Cao Cao has ever considered whether his actions are moral or righteous.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have fought alongside Lord Cao Cao many times, and neither righteousness nor greed drive him. Instead, only one thing rules his heart: pure reason. When he set out to avenge his father's death, I am certain it wasn't rage or grief that drove him to mobilize his army. And now, he marches to take the land of Shu, not because it is just or unjust, but because it is necessary. Such is the Cao Cao that I know, at least.
I didn't realize you held him in such esteem. Perhaps I should rethink my opinion of our enemy. And as the protector of Shu province, perhaps it is about time I decided on a plan for the future.
Did you hear? Apparently Tao Chin wants to hand over Shu's governorship to my brother. Says there's no telling when Cao Cao will attack again, so he wants him to look after Shu in his stead. Aye. Truth be told, it took me by surprise too. Seemed to come out of nowhere, frankly. In any case, tonight, we feast. We missed our chance last time, so we've got some catching up to do.
Zhang Fei, you really need to be more discreet. Our brother turned down Lord Tao Chin's offer.
Turned it it down? Has he gone mad? He finally had a chance to move up in the world.
He said it was too big a responsibility for someone like him without suitable aspirations. Or something like that.
Aspirations, eh? Well, they must be something special for him to turn down a whole province. But then, what is Tao Chen going to do about Shu? I haven't heard of anyone else being offered the position of governor. And I don't like the idea of abandoning the province we fought so hard for.
Oh, we're not going to do that. Our brother only refused the governorship. We will receive the territory of Xiaopei instead. We can protect the whole province of Shu from there. Our brother does not forsake those in need. Not now, nor in the future.
That's our brother for you. But then, that's what I admire about him. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
I'm glad I was able to fight at your side. My intuition back at Yeqiao was not wrong. You are quite extraordinary. No, I am the one who should be thanking you. You gave me peace of mind in battle by watching my back. Lord Liu Bei is the one who saved the life of my master, Lord Gongsun Zan. Knowing that I'd be able to aid him in some way, I did not fear even Cao Cao's massive army. Now, I'm simply proud that I was able to repay Lord Liu Bei's kindness. And on the subject of masters, you haven't yet decided on one, have you? I was certain you were in the service of Lord Liu Bei. After all, you know his qualities well, do you not? And you are not bound to any other faction. It may be presumptuous, but if I were you, I would swear an oath of allegiance to him without hesitation. Do you not feel the same way? I see. Then Lord Liu Bei will gain a powerful ally to respond to the endless calls for help that come from all corners in these times. I believe I know how strong one must be to carry this conviction through. I wish to serve Lord Liu Bei because I know the hardships he will face. And so, allow me to at least leave a piece of my heart with you. I did not say it right. I should have just said, I wish you would carry my feelings. I want you to share my hopes for Lord Liu Bei. And someday, I hope that we will walk the same path again.
Shall we start? I'm counting on you. Yuan-Shu's forces will not get the better of us. We'll protect Shu, in place of Lord Tao Qian. Start by ambushing the enemy's front line. No can't afford any carelessness here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
An opening. Now. Attack. This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I explained my failure here to Lord Yuan Shu.
Shu is safe now. You've all performed outstandingly.
Yeah, I wonder what our brother is talking about with Tao Qin. They've been together for a long time.
Well, Lord Tao Qian's sickness has taken a turn for the worse. Perhaps he wants to discuss the future while he still can.
Putting his affairs in order.
Ah, good. You're all here.
Brother, what did you talk about with Lord Tao Qian?
The future. It appears that his lordship very much wants me to take over the governorship of Shu.
But you already refused the appointment.
Yes, I did. I didn't believe I was up to the task, and my opinion on that has not changed. But Lord Tao Qian's illness is grave. I fear he does not have much longer. The question is, when he passes, who will be able to protect and lead the people of Shu? I've been putting it off for as long as I can. But I think it's time for me to give my answer.
That's right, he's chosen you, brother. For Lord Tao Qin's sake, you should say yes.
Well, he keeps insisting that it must be me. It's like he won't rest until I accept. In any case, I must think it over carefully. If that is what you all wish, then...
Hey, did you hear? Cao Cao's finally managed to defeat Lui Bu.
Lui Bu made a long stand at Puyang, but he didn't stand a chance after Lord Cao Cao was resupplied. It seems Yuan Shao and his allies want to take the opportunity to finish him off for good.
I don't know what was going through Lui Bu's thick skull, but he came to our brother for help. And knowing our brother, he's going to want to give him a hand. Even though men like Lui Bu are nothing but trouble.
Yes, I'm not totally against the idea. After all, our brother never fails to provide aid to those who ask.
But it's Lui Bu we're talking about here, huh? There's just no way I can trust him.
He killed his first lord, Din Yuan, before joining Dan Shua, only to end up murdering him as well. He wears the mask of a man, but has the treacherous heart of a beast. We should be ready, in case he intends to make our brothers his next prey.
Yeah. If things go awry, we'll need to be there to protect him.
Shall we start? I'm counting on you. Our plan is to first rendezvous with Lord Louis Bu, and at the same time, steadily retreat while hitting Yuan Shao's forces.
Take this! I hope you can all forgive me. But I cannot help but follow my own path.
And open. Allowing Louis Bu to live will only cause more misfortune. We must strike now, while he is weakened.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Cut off Louis Bu's retreat and decimate him with our superior numbers.
Even a warrior of Lord Louis Bu's prowess cannot withstand this for long. But all we can do now is wait until reinforcements arrive.
Is there anyone who would extend a hand to Louis Bu? Poisonous buds must be plucked before they can flower, after all.
You are a sight for sore eyes. It is an honor to receive the support of a great warrior such as yourself. My apologies that Lord Louis Bu is not here. He is on the front
enemy
line.
officer.
I greatly appreciate if you could lend him a capable hand.
Sorry to ask, but would you go to Lord Louis Bu's aid for me? The retreat will begin once everyone is ready. We'll make sure the path remains clear.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Looks like we repelled the enemy here. Let's head back to Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One of Liu Bei's men, are you not? Do you intend to tell me to retreat? Pathetic.
The enemy officer
I'll crush these
has been
pests
defeated.
beneath my boot, alone if I must.
A warrior after my own heart. I'll lend you my blade too. We'll dispatch these foes in no time.
The enemy officer
taken care of.
has been defeated.
The path ahead of you is clear.
And open.
Bear with me, my power.
This is where Louis Bu meets his end. Decimate all who attempt to stand in our way.
The enemy officer
Now advance.
has been defeated.
Great. I'm counting on you. We don't stand a chance against them. Let's get out of here.
That was the last of them. Now, I will retreat as you ask. We're to fall back now, are we? Very well. Lead the way.
I had my doubts for a moment back there. We've made it out alive. Time to head home. Back to the castle.
Reporting! Louis Bu has made his escape. Enemy reinforcements have also been spotted in Shu.
Damn it all. Take that. Give the order to fall back. There will be other opportunities to take out Louis Bu. I'll show you how much better I am.
Lord Louis Bu, I'm glad you are safe.
Spare me your pity. I was never going to let a worm like Yuan Shao claim my head. But I never thought I would be forced to turn to you. Shen Gong took things too far.
I don't know how you can act so high and mighty. You're the one that's come begging for help, remember?
Zhang Fei, that's enough. The fact of the matter is, many of our men were wounded or killed in that battle. We made a desperate effort to rescue you, but you give not even a word of thanks. You'll have to forgive those who would air their grievances.
Thanks? What foolishness is this? Do you expect me to get on my knees right here and now?
No, that is not what we had in mind. We want to make a deal with you.
A deal? Of all things, it's a deal with me that you want. Very well then, I'm interested. I'll hear what you have to say, but try to make me give thanks or pay respect, and you will regret it.
No thanks or respect are required. We just need you to lend us your formidable might to to make up for the troops we lost saving you.
Oh?
You are no doubt skilled enough to be a match for 1,000 warriors. I can think of no better way to replace the 1,000 missing from our ranks.
You're not as boring as I thought you'd be. I'll do it. The fiercest warrior in all the land is at your service. This should stave off my boredom.
You have our thanks, Lord Louis Bu. Well, you must be tired. Please wait a moment. We will have a feast prepared immediately.
Brother, was this really the right thing to do?
Did we have any other choice? If we cast him out, he might end up under the command of Lord Cao Cao, Lord Yuan Shao, or another rival faction. Then, what would become of Shu? How could we protect our land from such a threat? And when have I ever been one to deny a place at my side to a lost soul? The day will come when we will see that this was the right decision. Just wait.
Hey. I knew I recognized you from somewhere. You were with Diao Chang at Wang Yun's residence. I'm surprised to see you here. Tell me one thing. Is she here with you? Your face tells me that you speak the truth. After Dong Zhou died, all the rats in Chang'an started to throw their weight around. Wang Yun got caught up in the struggle and lost his life. And after he died, Diao Chan disappeared without saying a word to me. I thought for sure she would have gone to you. I just thought the two of you were close, since you were both together with Wang Yun. But you know, looking at you now, it's all starting to make sense. Who she really cared for all this time. The same shadow follows you both. I guess knowing that will have to be enough.
Liu Bei has overcome his indecision. He shall hold fast to his ideals, but the way ahead is unclear. Nonetheless, these ideals mark him as a man capable of rising above all others. If they become reality, the snake that crawls the earth will take flight and rule the sky as a dragon. Guardian of peace. If you believe that Liu Bei is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
Sorry to barge in on you like this. I have something I need to talk with you about. I would go to Guan Yu and Zhang Fei with this, but let's just say it's a delicate subject with those two. Thanks. You're a great help. I wanted to discuss Lord Louis Bu. We've just welcomed him to Shu. Was I right to take him in? The choice has been made, but my uncertainty remains. No matter how much of a monster he might be, I was the one he came to when he needed help. But at the same time, the decision I made might end up bringing harm upon my comrades and the people of Shu. Who do I help? And who do I forsake? And beyond that, What goals do I set out to achieve? I am ashamed to admit it, but I think I have even lost sight of what I thought was my dream. Which is why I want to ask you, will you stay by my side and share a future with us? I know I have true friends in Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, but you're the only one I can really open up to like this. That's not to say I won't forgive you if you turn me down. This decision will change your future, so think carefully before deciding. Your life is yours to live in whatever way you wish. Good. I just felt all the tension leave my body. I am so deeply relieved. What am I saying? I'm already embarrassing myself again, aren't I? You are very special to me. I hope we can make the most of the time we have together.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Xia Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Whoa, look at you! A change of attire and you're practically a new man.
He is an ally who would fight beside us. This is the least we can do.
An ally?
Yes. He says he's willing to make our camp his home.
Ah, that is excellent news. But are you certain? I seem to recall that you traveled with a purpose. Did you not? I see. Then I will not question you. You and I shall help Liu Bei rise towards greatness.
But couldn't you have at least mentioned it to us? You're hurting my feelings here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you out of it. Next time I'll be sure to tell you beforehand.
Look who we have here. Welcome. We are a close-knit bunch, aren't we?
Lord Shen-gong.
I've just received a written order from the Emperor, addressed to Lord Liu Bei. You are to slay Yuan Shu.
From the Emperor? They say Yuan Shu is calling himself the Emperor of Zhong. It is no wonder that His Majesty would order his death.
Indeed, indeed. But as you know, it is Cao Cao who protects His Majesty. Making this document less an imperial order and more a command sent by Cao Cao to the other lords, yourself included.
It is still an imperial order. We cannot refuse.
yes, I urge you to accept. And not to worry, Lord Louisbou and I will protect Sha-Pei Castle in the meantime.
You expect us to believe a single word out of your mouths?
My, how vindictive! We had very good reasons to shift our allegiance, I'll have you know.
I don't give a damn about your reasons. I'm just telling you, you'd better not cause problems while we're not home.
I see. And here I was, thinking that Lord Liu Bei had placed his trust in us.
Both of you, enough. We all serve the Han. I will gladly accept the order. But Lord Chen Gong, I need you to understand that there will be those who eye you with suspicion, like Zhang Fei here. To ease those concerns, we will leave one of our own to hold this place while we are away from Sha-Pei. Are you willing, Zhang Fei?
Yeah! Wait, then I'm staying? This is unbelievable! We're going into battle, and I'm the one hanging back? What is this? Does Liu Bei not need me anymore? I mean, it's not as though I can refuse. Damn it! This is all Louis Bou's fault. If he weren't here, I wouldn't have to keep watch. And you know what Liu Bei asked me to do? He told me to stay near Louis Bou to watch his every move. Meaning I gotta see that bastard's face every single day. And he says I can't even drink. If I can't fight and I can't drink, what am I supposed to do? My pillow is drenched in my tears. But I can't just lay in bed doing nothing. I'll have to find some way to spend my day. Still, I appreciate you trying to cheer me up. I'm gonna go have a drink while I still can.
Shall we start? I'd say so. I'm grateful. I'm counting on you.
Liu Bei seeks to attack Lord Yuan Shu. Ha! Ridiculous. I'll force his surrender and see that he learns his place.
Tremendous force here. As the keeper of Shu province, I cannot flee from this fight.
We will draw the enemy into our trap set in the north and south. To do this, the middle ground must be held. We must drive them back at all costs. Take that. The enemy officer
they can hold the line against our assault. Fools. We have the enemy vastly outnumbered. Send soldiers
The enemy
from the north
officer
and south.
has been
Crush
defeated.
them.
There we go. They are playing right into our hands. Now, man.
Take this. What? An ambush. Take that.
Looking rough.
I'm telling you, behold my eminence and laud my bravery. Your emperor is taking to the field. Traitors to the throne are to be shown no mercy. Pound them into dust.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Get open.
The Han Emperor is nothing more than Cao Cao's puppet.
Bring him down.
Manipulated into attacking the one true emperor. His actions are unforgivable. You obey. Admit your ignorance and kneel before me.
The enemy officer
to punish you for your insolence.
The enemy's starting to overwhelm us. We have to turn this around somehow.
An opening.
Take this. Got this. To my knees.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Vermin! The Emperor is tantamount to sacrilege! Mark my words, you will regret this.
That was close.
An opening.
Let's head back. I'm sure that Zhang Fei has grown tired of waiting. A couple of close calls, but we've won. Yuan Shu making the first move wasn't part of the plan, but thanks to all of you, we managed to rout his forces.
A simple task. I only regret that I could not slay Yuan Shu. He will not survive our next encounter. I wonder how Zhang Fei is faring right now.
Don't worry. I'm sure all is well. At least I haven't heard anything of concern.
Brother! Liu Bei!
Wait, is that?
Brother!
Zhang Fei, what are you doing here? I left you in charge of Xiaopei Castle.
I failed you. It was Louis Bu. He betrayed us without warning.
Without warning? That was the very reason you were ordered to watch over him.
I'm sorry, I was out drinking in town. I got so bored guarding the castle that I needed to cut loose.
Unbelievable. Yes, we cannot change what has already happened. We will fight Louis Bu and recapture the castle.
Yeah, and I'll be damned if I make the same mistake again.
No, we will not attack Xiaopei.
What?
Is this part of some greater plan? Or will you simply surrender Xiaopei to Louis Bu?
For now, we have no choice but to let him have it. The men are exhausted. They cannot fight in their condition. Recapturing Xiaopei is important. But our opponent is Lord Louis Bu. Our forces alone wouldn't stand a chance against such odds. There is no reason to believe that Lord Louis Bu will be cruel to the people there. Fighting him now gains us nothing.
But
as much as I hate to admit it, losing Xiaopei is something of a relief. It's a weight off my shoulders. Until now, I have forged my path with an unrelenting determination to help those in need. Did I make the right choices? Or have I gone astray? What does it truly mean to make the world a better place? I still do not know. But if there are answers to these questions, then perhaps I can find them within someone like Lord Louis Bu. We should prepare to withdraw.
Liu Bei!
It's all my fault. If I hadn't lost control of the castle, he'd never be talking like this.
All we can do now is support his decision. As for Xia Pei, Louis Bu can have it for now.
I wonder, what's happened to Liu Bei since that day? It's like he lost the guts he once had. Do you think it's all because of the blunder I made? We lost Xia Pei, and he won't even fight to take it back. He's not even angry, he just goes on about how relieved he is.
Perhaps this behavior is part of his nature. His noble desire to help those in need drove him to extend a hand to someone with no sense of honor or justice. One might praise the generosity of his heart, but tolerance can be a dangerous virtue.
Thanks. I wish I could help, but I don't think I'm ready to look him in the eye. Light a little fire in him for us, will you?
He's likely at one of the pubs along the road.
Thanks. We're counting on you.
It's you. I'm sorry. Our journey has only just begun, and you're already seeing me at my worst. That would be... thank you. Please, indulge me and listen for a moment. It feels like it's been a lifetime since I left Yo, and yet it has passed in the blink of an eye. I only picked up a weapon because I was tired of seeing the sadness on everyone's faces. And before I knew it, I found myself in a position far higher than I could ever possibly deserve. I said I wanted to accomplish great things. But that doesn't mean I want to sit in a castle and look down on others. If Lord Louis Bu will protect the people of Shu, then that is good enough for me. Lord Louis Bu is far more powerful than I am. I am sure that he is more than capable of guarding Shu. This is all for the best. For Lord Louis Bu, for the people of Shu, and for us as well.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Louis Bu wishes to speak with you.
Lord Louis Bu? What could he possibly want now? An imperial decree to subdue Yuan Shu. Is this the result of our recent defeat?
It seems you have all been deemed ineffectual. This time, the task has fallen to Lord Louis Bu. So, what will you do now, Lord Liu Bei?
If it's not one thing, it's another. Funny, just when we were about to carry out this order, you stabbed us in the back. So this time, why don't you do the fighting and leave the guard duty to us?
And now you taunt us with a promise of betrayal. Perhaps I should kill you all while I still have the chance.
You're welcome to try!
Stop. This is complicated enough.
So what's the plan then? You just going to join forces with these traitors?
Calm down. They are neither friends nor foes. Lord Tao Qian has tasked us with the protection of Shu. And as long as Yuan Shu maintains his position at Shouchun, Shu will be vulnerable to attack. Therefore, I have decided that we will assist you in defeating his forces.
Brother!
Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
I suppose he's a little uncouth, but I'm sure he'll be there when we need him.
It's hard to believe you ended up in the service of Lord Liu Bei. I suppose it makes some sense, considering the long history between you. But, well, it's just disappointing. I wish you had chosen Lord Sun Ce. You can never have too many great officers. As far as we're concerned, the more, the merrier. Though I wish you were with us, I can rejoice in the fact that my brother in arms has found a lord he deems worthy of service. But did you ever think we'd see the day when Lord Cao Cao, Lord Liu Bei, and our forces would be fighting for the same cause once again? And with the likes of you on our side, there's no way we can lose. We may have chosen different lords, but we'll have each other's backs all the same. I'm glad to fight by your side.
This was a bit unexpected. Or perhaps I should say, disappointing.
Whatever do you mean, Lord Cao Cao?
Shall I put it more plainly? Lowering yourself before that wild beast has brought you to ruin. That is what I meant to say.
Ruin?
I once considered you a hero. I feared that one day you might become a threat standing in my way. Great warriors flocked to your side, drawn to your mystique. For a time, my mind was constantly occupied with devising ways that I might thwart your rise. But now, it seems that I needn't have troubled myself.
You talk as if you have already claimed the entire world as your own. Do you truly think it will bend to your will? At the snap of a finger?
Enough of your sophistry. That is, if you wish to save what remains of your dignity. You are now but a stone tumbling down the road. No man is foolish enough to engage a stone in a struggle for power. Being Louis Boo's dog is the best you can hope to achieve.
Shall we start? I'm counting on you.
Advance! We will attack Shochun from the east!
Justice is on our side! Everyone, advance! False Emperor Yuan Shu is a threat to all who dwell in this realm. We who are loyal to the Han will stop him!
Good. With this, the enemy assault should wait. Now's our chance. Press the attack!
What? The enemy has breached the castle walls? Time for you to fulfill your duty as my personal guard!
The enemy officer
Insolent
has been
curse
defeated.
who would harm your emperor!
Do not let them near Lord Yuan Shu! The Emperor! Protect him! Even if it costs us our lives!
This battle should have been ours for the taking!
We are winning! Don't let up now! Time to act.
All my might! No grenade!
Excellent. Broken through the gate. Invade the castle and bring me Yuan Shu's head. Now advance!
Okay, let's stop right here.
Time is right. We should attack now. Our strength is unrivaled! Show them what we're made of!
All my might.
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
All my might.
enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot accept this. I won't.
Opening!
As long as I possess the Imperial Seal, I am the Emperor.
Now the safety of Shu is assured. I have done what I needed to. Let us celebrate this victory.
Now we're getting pushed around by both Louis Bu and Cao Cao. Makes me sick.
Brothers.
What is it? Liu Bei?
I've finally found it. I now know what I have to do. Just hear me out. Until now, we've been charging forward without a real cause. We had no ideals to uphold or plans to follow. To people like Lord Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bu, who are driven by a strong desire to carve their own path, we must have seemed insignificant.
Are you saying they're better than you, brother? If this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
It's no joke. Lord Cao Cao has the will to tread a path of blood. And Lord Louis Bu's skill in battle is unmatched. No talent of mine raises me up above my rivals. It's hard to admit, but it's the truth. Not everyone in this world has something that gives them a clear sense of purpose. If anything, the majority of people will die before they even come close to finding that for themselves. Being born into this turbulent world, clinging to a dream, and seeing it through is a privilege only granted to a lucky few.
Yes, that is certainly true. But what do you intend to do in such a world?
I will create a world where people can live as they wish. A world where no one will be forced to serve the will of another. Where all people can choose a path and follow it to a future of their own making.
Brother!
But I am still powerless. For now, I will be forced to remain under Lord Cao Cao's control. Would you still be willing to wait with me? To stand by until it is our time to rise?
Of course. How could I oppose this grand purpose you have found for us? I believe in you, brother. I will never leave your side.
As much as I'd like to crush Louis Bu and the others right now, you've convinced me. The wait is worth it.
Thank you. It will be hard, but I know we can do it. No matter what anyone says, I'll stay true to myself. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. That is the only path to power. This stone on the road is about to roll its way to victory.
I was serious when I said I'd wait, but I don't think I can stomach Louis Bu for much longer.
He is a beast by nature. He will run wild as he pleases. The way he wields his power to consume all in his path reminds me of Dun Shua.
I promise to put up with this for now, so I'm not gonna do anything yet, but being stuck as Louis Bu's errand boy for this long is really killing me.
Nonetheless, as long as our brother hasn't lost his will to fight, I will always be right behind him. But even Zhang Fei is starting to lose heart. How much longer can we expect the others to hold on?
Everyone, please make haste to the war room!
What's all the excitement about?
Louis Bu's forces. They're advancing on Xiaopei!
The second we show the slightest bit of humility, Louis Bu will pay for this.
But why would he suddenly turn his forces on Xiaopei?
This is likely Lord Cao Cao's doing. A lone messenger arrived in Xiaopei. He declared he had been carrying a letter containing plans to eliminate Louis Bu. But he says he was attacked on the way here, and the letter was taken from him. It is difficult to believe that Lord Cao Cao would be so careless. I suspect he intentionally allowed the enemy to intercept the letter.
Still, it's not like we wrote back accepting Cao Cao's proposal.
Chen Gong must be trying to get ahead of things. But that doesn't make attacking an ally before trying to negotiate any less dishonorable.
This must be Lord Louis Bu's answer. In the world he wants to create, there is no honor or compassion. It is a world of beasts, where the strong simply devour the weak. It is totally incompatible with everything I want to achieve. The time has come for us to break free from Louis Bu.
But our forces alone do not stand a chance against him. What will we do, brother?
We will abandon Xiaopei and join forces with Cao Cao's army. Louis Bu will be no match for us together. I'm sure you each have your misgivings about Lord Cao Cao. But for now, think of him as a means to an end.
Yeah, I was on board from the start. As long as we get a crushed Louis Bu, you won't hear me complaining.
No matter who offers us help or favors, it will never come at the cost of my soul. I will subdue and consume all who would look down upon us. Neither strength nor reason will bring an end to the chaos. And it's up to us to prove it to the world. Shall we start? I'd say so.
Aye.
I'm counting on you. Lord Cao Cao's army should be headed this way. We shall join them and leave Louis Bu's army behind.
You go on ahead, brother. We will follow once we have taken care of their vanguard.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's move on.
Reinforcements from Lord Cao Cao. Most welcome sight. I must enlist your help. I need to save my sworn brothers who stayed behind to keep the enemy at bay.
Then you keep going. We'll take care of rescuing your brothers.
I suppose I would only slow you down. Then I will do as you say. I'm counting on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My perfect plan failed.
All right, now we can break through. Let's move, quickly.
We should be able to lose Louis Bu's army now. Though I guess we're not done here, huh?
Forgive me, but I cannot leave my sworn brothers behind. On you, let's go. Zhang Fei, you're both safe.
Of course we are. Now, let's go.
So they broke through our formation. Unexpected, but manageable. I suppose I must handle this myself.
Shendong, you were impressive, but this is where it must end.
It was but a small show of resistance from one who was played. You've driven an irreversible wedge between Liu Bei and Lord Louis.
Why? Whatever do you mean? I shall just have to silence you before you say things you shouldn't.
I just wasn't ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come now. We failed to prevent an alliance between Liu Bei and Cao Cao. I must formulate a plan with Lord Louis Bu right away.
I must join Lord Cao Cao and defeat Louis Bu, so that I may be true to myself.
I guess it's about time.
Choose the path you think is right, brother. We will follow you, wherever that may lead.
Lord Xiaohu Dun, Lord Xiaohu Yuan, thank you for your help.
Give your thanks to Cao Cao if you must.
We have not forgotten what happened at Shu, but under these circumstances, we will let it be water under the bridge. It's always good to see a familiar face. Our Lord should be here shortly with the rear guard. We will discuss our strategy in depth later.
Just you wait, Louis Bu. You will pay for what you've done.
You're awfully excited, Zhang Fei.
Of course I am. It was my fault that we lost Xiaopei. My failure is what caused all the pain we went through. If that hadn't happened, do you think you would have ever fallen so low?
Perhaps not. But without that fall, we never would have found the courage to rise to even greater heights. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, thank you for believing in me, even at my worst. I have you to thank as well. I could not have made it this far without all of you.
You've changed, brother.
Have I?
Yes. You look like a man of purpose now.